Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I was absolutely wanting to make this video today because tomorrow is a it's not a full moon, it's a new moon in Taurus. And it's a perfect time for manifesting your goals, your dreams, and especially to do with pleasure, comfort, money. So Taurus is very linked to that. Also nature. It is an earth sign after all. So let's go ahead and look at the piles that we have here. We have pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. You can pause this video and choose the pile that resonates with you the most. That can be visually, or if you hover your hand above each pile, or you can pick with the crystals as well, all right? So I will let you choose. Just pause this video, and once you've chosen, you'll find the timestamps in the description box or the comments below, all right? So I'll see you at your reading. All right, welcome back, pile number 1. So let's dive in, all right? Let's put your little crystal here and flip those cards for you. Okay, so we have those 2 cards for you here. One is about uncovering treasure. So it says, beneath the surface lies great bounty. It looks like you have an answer that's coming. It looks like you're stumbling upon treasure this new moon. And I think you've been waiting for that answer or that surprise, that abundance, that something that that treasure that you've been waiting for is basically coming. This is an answer that, from what I can see from the second card, will allow you to transition to something successfully. Because it says here, crossing bridges, it's time for healing, connecting, mending, and releasing. So it looks like you're moving on from something, and you have like something is coming to help you cross that bridge, to help you move on and successfully and move forward. And I don't feel like it's something that, like, it doesn't feel heavy. It feels positive. It feels like whatever answer is coming to you, whatever abundance is coming to you, is everything and all that you need to cross that bridge. Like, you're not looking at the past anymore and you're moving forward. You're finally going through that transition. So I don't know what that's to do with. It's going to be different for each of you. Yeah, I hope that resonates. Like, if there's something that has been on your mind lately that you've been questioning, that it could be something like you're not sure what what you want to do next in your career, for example. And you've been thinking about this and trying things for like a year or something, let's say. During this new moon, you will finally have something that pans out. Maybe you'll find something finally that really resonates with you, or you'll have like an opportunity to, test out something that you haven't before, or somebody will reach out to you and it'll be the perfect match. So something along those lines, and then you'll transition really easily. It'll be like, okay, I'm ready for that switch now. So that was one example, but it could be anything. It could be like to do with like love as well, anything. So it will depend on each of you, right? I gotta say that like the shape of that dragon here in the picture and the bridge, they remind me of each other. It's kind of funny because it does say here, beneath the surface lies great bounty. And you can like kind of see the scales of the dragon here. And you can kind of see the rocks that make up the bridge. So it's kind of like the building blocks of the dragon and the building blocks of that bridge. So probably it's got something to do with like your foundation, something about your security, potentially your foundation, your home, something along those lines. Your mindset as well, it could be, right? Your inner foundation. So it could be anything to do with that is something that's really coming up right now that I can see. So the building blocks of something, maybe you've been trying to build something like a business, like a relationship, something along those lines. And an answer is finally coming. Like if you've faced obstacles or you weren't sure, what was going on or which direction to take next, finally you have that answer coming to you. And if you're going through something that's difficult at the moment, it's also saying that you will finally see the silver lining, even though like we don't really like hearing about that too much. We don't like kind of thinking about, the silver lining of a situation, because we want typically things to just be smooth and nice and everything. But, this is life and it's not always like that. But honestly, this is like literally treasure. Like the silver lining is literally treasure. So if there's a situation like that in your life that isn't sitting well, just know that soon you will definitely know why it had to happen the way it happened, okay? Your treasure is coming, that answer is coming, and you will move on with no regrets, with your light facing forward and moving on. Also, I want to add that I can see the moon on this card, and yeah, it's really magical. For this reading is about, you know, the new moon in Taurus. I also want to say that usually the energies of the new moon, because it's a cycle, it lasts for the next 2 weeks. So this is all unfolding within the next 2 weeks, and you can continue to manifest within those next 2 weeks, okay? And then it'll be the full moon. Just know that in the next 2 weeks, this is all unfolding, and continue to manifest throughout this new moon phase, okay? So before I pull more cards for you guys, I just want to add that like both of these cards give me the vibe of like nighttime, right? The dragon in his cave, and this is clearly at nighttime. Also, this new moon, while it is a time of manifestation and activity, it can also be a time of resting for you. I feel like you're gonna sleep better this new moon. I'm really getting that sense that your sleep is gonna really improve. So if some of you were like not sleeping well for a little while, just know that this new moon is the time where you'll catch up on sleep, okay? So we're just gonna shuffle the deck. So for pile number one, any additional information for pile number one for this new moon in Taurus that can help them here with the energies that are coming and manifesting this new moon. Okay, we have the card of courage. All right, and it says, let me be open to courageously take the steps that are shown. And I swear, like I saw the under the bridge here, there's like, I don't know if you can see it, but it's like, it reminds me of a ladder, like climbing up the steps. I really feel like that's what you're going to be doing with this transition. You're going to uncover the answer, you're going to find the answer, and with that answer, you'll need to start transitioning. So that means that you need to trust your intuition. You need to, yeah, that's also a message for the nighttime that we're having here. So you need to trust your intuition, that your gut knows the way, that your gut has the answer, right? Once that answer comes to you, and to just move forward at that point. That's all you need to move forward. You don't need more than that. I think I've said that before too, that's everything and all that you need, all right? And if that answer comes from you and not from an external source, like if you're waiting for somebody to give you that treasure, to give you that answer, I don't think it's going to come from an external source. I might have said that, like it could for some of you, it could, but I'm getting the strong sense that for most of you, you'll uncover that answer on your own, whether through your own research or through, you know, your inner reflection, okay? Or it's just going to come to you. So, and then it's just a question of then moving forward from that point on, okay? So I'm gonna get just one more card for you guys, and then we're gonna end the reading, okay? So for the energies of this new moon in Taurus, for pile number one, what can help them for this manifestation, for the treasure and that answer coming to them? What can help them? Okay, clearing. All right, guys. I hope you can see the cards. I'm gonna move them just in case. Okay, it says, as true offering arises, it becomes easy to let go. It's all about releasing, letting go, starting fresh as well. That's the next step after clearing. So it might be that that's what's happening. First, you need to clear, and then you can start fresh. So you're almost there. Yeah, I also see a lot of birds in the cards. So that symbolizes freedom as well. So you're kind of like gonna free yourself with this answer and move forward. With this card, I do feel like it's something that you've been hung up on, but it's asking you to trust, to have faith, and to release this, to surrender, right? To surrender that. Don't hang on to it, because it's very easy. We all do it, like when we have a problem, we kind of fixate on it, right? It's like we put all our energy there, or we put a lot of mental effort into it. And that kind of like perpetuates that feeling of like not feeling good, because you're always thinking about something that's a problem. So it's like you can't come from that problem energy to find the answer. That's not going to work. So this is really the message that's coming through here, is that if you stay in that energy, you're gonna have a lot of trouble finding your treasure. But if you kind of take a break from thinking about it, if you do whatever you can, you know, activities, whatever, friends, and thinking of positive things, like thinking of things that you do like, then, you know, you'll kind of like create enough of a buffer between you and the problem for a solution to just arise. You won't even need to think about it. That's how beautiful that can be. So this is really the message I have for you, pile number 1. I hope this is helpful. So this is all within like the next 2 weeks that this is unfolding, as the energies of the new moon in Taurus move forward, and then we'll be in the phase of the full moon after that, after those 2 weeks. Okay, and that's typically, the full moon is a time of release, of surrender, of extra faith and trust, and also of seeing some of your manifestation come true. Okay, so I'm gonna leave you with that, pile number 1. I hope this was helpful. Big kisses, big love. Bye-bye. All right, welcome back, pile number 2. So this is gonna be your reading. We're gonna hop right into it. Okay, let's flip those cards. So for this new moon in Taurus, and the energies continue from that point on until the next 2 weeks. That's the cycle of the new moon, and then it'll be the full moon, I believe, in Scorpio after those 2 weeks. So this is all unfolding within those next 2 weeks, starting now. All right, so we have the card of Journey by Moonlight. So this is pretty fitting for a moon reading, guys. So right on. Okay, and it says believe in magic. And right off the bat, I can see that like on both cards, it's very magical. We have like a rainbow, a nice peacock here, and you have a fairy. It says believe in magic, obviously, so it's very like magical like. I feel like you're divinely guided at the moment. I feel like with all that magic coming through, it's like literally spirit wants to make sure that you know that you are guided. That's like the first message I'm getting. This new moon will mark like the beginning of something really magical for you. So it's like this new moon, something magical is gonna, you know, start unfolding in your life. Like whatever path is gonna open is going to be, you know, absolutely magical for you. So I'm not sure what's happening in your life, pile number 2, but that looks really nice. It does say here support is all around you. So again, this is like a double confirmation that, yeah, spirits definitely wants you to know that you are guided. So that path that's opening is definitely your path to purpose. Okay, this is definitely a match for you. I feel like if you've been manifesting this too, because he looks like he's singing to the moon, like he's been expressing himself, singing to it. And finally, he can see the path. Finally, something is manifesting, and success is near as well. So this is really beautiful. If you've been manifesting something for a bit of a time now, then I see that the road to it is opening up now. You will start seeing your manifestation coming true. You will start noticing that things have shifted in the right direction for you, okay? So this is very nice, pile number 2. Let's add more information. So I'm going to take this deck and we're going to add more information for pile number 1. So what can help them with this energy, with this new path that's opening, that's super aligned with this manifestation for the next 2 weeks of this new moon in Taurus? What else? Oh, wow. There's many cards for you guys. Okay, let's take them all. I hope you can see your cards. Okay. Wow, we have love. So maybe that's, I was gonna say like maybe if you've been manifesting love, it's coming, baby. So divine source, and I'm gonna have to put this because I don't think you guys can see if I add it to the last. No, so I'll add it just here. Yeah, so we have divine source. So again, divine guidance. Again, spirit coming through here saying that they're here. You have their support. So I don't know why they want to make sure that you know that. Probably so you don't miss it. Maybe you're hard on yourself. Like the vibe I'm getting or the message I'm getting is like somebody that gets complimented but is so humble that they don't take the compliment, right? So that's kind of like what I'm seeing here, is that perhaps spirit just wants to make sure that you do know that you are guided, that you are loved, that you are guided. And then we have love and right action. It literally means let everything that wants to go, go, and everything that wants to come, come. So now I'm getting the message that this is what the message was from this, why Spirit is so like insisting here, is that something is wants to come. You've been asking for your manifestation, and perhaps like, let's say it's a lover, right? And you have your eyes set on one person that you think is your soulmate, and that's the true love that you're trying to manifest. But Spirit is kind of like trying to tell you that if it's not working out, let it go. Anything that doesn't feel like it wants to be a part of your life or whatever, like let them go, because something else wants to come, because the true love wants to come. So I think there's like that, a bit of like that surrender that needs to come from you. The Spirit doesn't want you to miss that beautiful, incredible magic, that incredible match to you. So it doesn't have to be something to do with love, even though it says love here, because look, the message that is also written here is that divine source, which we have here, crazy enough, is the idea that no person, place, or thing is your salvation, only love itself. I'm getting the sense that you have to let go of what you are attached to in order, or what you are attached to in your mind, what you think is what you are deserving of, what you think is like the best deal you can get, when in fact, so far, maybe it hasn't made you the happiest. Maybe you're efforting so much and straining so much towards it. And all of that kind of like point to the fact that that's not the right direction, okay? Those are all pointers. This is all like your intuition, Spirit telling you that that's not the path you're supposed to take. That's not good for you, right? And then on the contrary, anything that feels good, that makes you feel like in flow, is actually that nice path that leads you to that rainbow that feels like magic, right? So that's what you want to aim for in your feelings anytime you go for something that, you know, that you're manifesting, right? There's maybe something that you need to let go of, like the idea of this person being the perfect person, or that place, that location being the only location you want to live in the world, or something that you're attached to, a home, a thing, whatever that is, because something better is coming, because basically something else is better for you. Your match is in something else. If you get anything from this reading, just be open, be in that magical mindset, basically be in that magical vibe right here that we are seeing with these cards, because they're unbelievable, right? So have faith, believe in your manifestation, believe in the best for you, and it will manifest. Okay, and let go of preconceived ideas of what you think would be for you, right? Like just remain open, stay in your faith, stay in your magic, and yeah, and soon enough you'll see that path. There will be a path opening up for you as soon as you do that. It's a big message, guys, for a short reading, because I can't do a longer reading right now, but I hope that was helpful. I'm trying to see quickly if there's anything else that I see. Yeah, definitely, like with the prayer hands here, you've been definitely trying to manifest something. There's a lot of freedom in letting go of what that thing has to look like. That's all I'm going to add. Your manifestation is so near, is so, so very near, if you only let it unfold and come to you. If you only believe that it is possible for you. And don't attach so much to the form of it, like that it needs to be this person or that house or this whatever thing, okay? So yeah, pile number 2, I hope this was helpful. So this is all the energy that's going to be unfolding for you in the next 2 weeks. So I think you'll kind of like move through this, and that path will open within those next 2 weeks. So that's massive here. So please leave me a comment. I'd be curious to know like what's unfolding and what's happening for you, okay? Bye-bye. Hey, pile number 3, welcome to your reading. Let's hop right into it. Okay, you guys had more cards. First card up is the Mystic Healer. Healing energy flows through you. What I can see from this image is right away that person in the center, which represents you, is glowing. Right away, the message is vitality is coming into your life, this new moon in Taurus, and throughout the next 2 weeks, because the energy continues for the next 2 weeks until the full moon arrives. So with the next two cards that we have tread thoughtfully, so walk thoughtfully or move forward thoughtfully, and then beginning a new cycle. So the message I get from these cards together is that life flows where your energy goes. Okay? So make sure it goes towards nourishing things for you. Okay? This is why Spirit is asking you to be thoughtful about it. So I think during this new moon, this is something that will, that will enlighten you, that will come to you. So that's kind of like the energy for this new moon in Taurus. You'll kind of find that balance and that groundedness and that new cycle, that new beginning that wants to arrive in your life at the moment is coming, this new moon in Taurus, okay? But the thing is, you just have to make sure that you're spending your energy in things that are, like I said, nourishing for you. And it's perfect for the new moon in Taurus because Taurus is all about comfort, pleasure, money, all that stuff, luxury even. It's a good time to pamper yourself. It's a good time to manifest within that realm, okay? Yeah, in order for you to really be in your vitality, you have to be thoughtful about the things that you think of or how your energy is spent, basically, okay? And there's an owl above you, above the person, and that owl is basically a symbol of intuition, a very strong intuition, might I add, okay? So you guys are very intuitive. Trust that intuition because it will tell you when you're off path. So basically when you're having like a negative thought or you're putting your energy where it's not nourishing you, then you'll know because your intuition will be telling you, I don't feel good. You will not feel good, right? Or you won't feel like vitality. You won't feel like, I don't know if you can see the image on this card right now, but that person seems so peaceful and serene and happy, but full of life, like not serene, but like falling asleep, you know what I mean? So, yeah, and it's just telling me basically that your intuition can absolutely kind of be the guardian of that, right? Because it can tell you when you're veering off path, okay? It is your directional tool, okay? So use it for this new moon in Taurus. It'll be super beneficial to you and you have a new start coming. I don't know in which area of your life. It might be in all of them, in one of them. So it could be anything, right? But that new freshness is coming into your life, okay? Let me get more cards here for you. All right, so we're getting this other card deck now, and we're going to shuffle more cards and have more information for you, okay? So for pile number 3, we want more information, Spirit, for pile number 3 for this new moon in Taurus. So for this energy, this vitality, this protection of vitality, this new beginning. So just more information here for that can help pile number 3 with this. Okay, let's pick that card. Ooh, we have the card of flow, and we just spoke about flow. This is insane, okay? The first thing I said, I believe, was life flows where your energy goes. This is an absolute confirmation, guys. And this is also a synonym of path. And, the owl, which is a symbol of your intuition, will absolutely lead you, on the right path, in the right flow. Trust it again. So it says here, allow me, divine, to move with the flow and respond with calmness and peace. And we just said that she looks super peaceful. Oh my God, this is crazy. All right, guys. Wow. And there's a dolphin, which, they symbolize happiness. Yeah, this is really like, if it's not nourishing you, if it's not like whatever you're thinking, whatever you're doing, if you're spending your energy in things that don't provide happiness, that don't feel right to you, do not do it, okay? This new moon in Taurus for the next 2 weeks and, forever if you can. But, yeah, because that's basically how we aspire to, live our lives and be as happy as we can possibly be within our mindsets and our life. And this is really, really fitting, guys. Again, this is really what can help you. So we have like such a crazy confirmation here. And I'm going to just pull another card for you. Is there anything else that can help pile number 3? With their flow, this new beginning. Oh, wow. Okay. So it's a very fitting reading for you guys, honestly. I mean, card, sorry. It's a very fitting card. So it says gratitude. Gratitude and flow really go hand in hand. It's another tool here to help you, okay, other than your intuition, pointing the way to, you know, happiness, telling you if you're happy or not. Like, basically, your intuition can help you with your state of flow, like staying in flow, staying in your happiness, right? By telling you, like, hey, if you're not happy right now, it's not the right way. And then gratitude can really align you, can really ground you, and your whole energy will be flowing, right? Gratitude really is a powerful practice. And so it says here, fill me with gratitude for all you give. May I be a vehicle for you wherever I go. I don't know why, but I'm tempted to say, like, have a nice beverage. I think for some of you, that'll be something that you will enjoy this new moon in Taurus as the weather gets sunnier, at least in the northern hemisphere. So again, this is kind of like feeling abundant, right? Feeling like you have that energy, that you have that vitality. That cup is not half empty, right? It's half full. So it's a bit of a metaphor for that, okay? Because there is clearly a cup. So I think that's really the message here that's coming through for me in this particular reading right now, in this moment. So using your positivity as well. Okay, guys, I think I'm going to leave you with that. It's looking really good. I hope you stand in that glow, stand in your energy, and just watch for where it goes, basically, okay? That new beginning is right around the corner for you guys. And that's beautiful. Okay, take care, pile number 3. Bye-bye.